I know that a lot of you guys have been waiting for me to get started on this, but life has been pretty busy for me for the last few weeks. Of course, now that it's convention season again, going out to the conventions as well, it's been occupying a lot of my time, so been focusing on that, but I'm ready to get down to it because we have a big story to bring to a close here in patch 6.4. Of course, we're going to be reuniting with our friends Themis, Ericthonios, and Laha Brea, but let's see how this all unfolds as the journey within Pandemonium comes to an end. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Mathai Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. So, we are here in Aporia within the Charlian territory, and of course now we're going to be going and speaking with the good man known as Rusinov, who's of course one of the assistants to the doctor who got us on this journey in the first place. So let's go ahead and speak with him to take on the first quest for the look at the final leg of Pandemonium, entitled Eater of Souls. Rusinov breathes a sigh of relief at your arrival. Oh, Rika, I had a feeling you would arrive soon. Urgent tidings always seem to carry you in their wake after all, and Master Fortuno recently sent word regarding his investigation. Because yeah, last time we had a very odd thing occur. It seems he's uncovered information regarding Professor Claudian's whereabouts and the sudden appearance of Pandemonium in the Ethereal Sea. We would do well to meet him at once. If you have no objections, I ask that you proceed to the Ateoscope forthwith. I shall make the necessary arrangements and join you shortly. Yeah, we have to actually go to the Ateoscope, and not through the traditional way that we would do so by accessing the dungeon. No, we need to actually go to where the entry point for that spot is. So we have to go to where the ethereal lens is located, situated within the main central hub here. Of course, we can't continue on flying as we enter into Thalmazane. And we're not just going over to the Ragnarok. We gotta go all the way back over around to where the Ateoscope dungeon access point is. So yeah, it's a long way to go. And as the Namazu carry me over to our destination, we're gonna take the direct passage into the Ateoscope. So yeah, we don't have to fight our way through, we're not up against anything. We just have to go where we need to go. We're not hanging a left this time, we're hanging a right. And this is our destination. So let's just chill out for a while and wait for everyone to get here. So there's the professor's assistants. Yeah, I did refer to them as the doctor's assistants earlier, I realized. And there's Fortuno. Hello again. I thank you for answering my summons with haste. Let us forego formalities and straight to the heart of the matter. Agreed. Namely, the whereabouts of Professor Claudian, who has not been seen since his ill-advised journey to Azizlar. A subsequent expedition discovered in the airship in the vicinity of the Theochemical Research Facility. Although the professor clearly belonged to the professor, he was nowhere to be found. Meaning, yeah, not good. There were signs that someone, perhaps the man himself, had forced their way into the facility, so this trail was duly followed. However, the trail led nowhere in most literal sense. It was almost as if an entire sector of the facility had been arrested from existence. How would you know this? How would you be able to tell? Further investigation confirmed the expedition party's suspicions. Nigh on an entire sector of Azizlar has been teleported elsewhere. Really? Teleported? To where? Yeah, hi there, Nimgigi. Person who gets the access to the savage levels from Pandemonium. And speaking of which, we believe that its destination was none other than the Ethereal Sea. Here, where its elegant facilities reconstituted as the halls of Pandemonium, to great success as you can see. Yeah, we're all pretty scared about this. So that means Professor Claudian is in there? In that monstrous fortress? That is our leading theory. We are certain enough at least to risk sending you into its depths in search of the missing man. I guess I know what to do, then. As the music stops. Yet before we do, there is another pressing matter. And what's that? While Pandemonium may appear firmly sealed, an unknown entity was recently spied crawling forth from its gates. Oh. What was it exactly? Well, how about that? We observed its behavior with the Ateoscope and to our horror, witnessed it gorging upon the surrounding ether like a ravenous beast. What? It must be stopped! The ethereal sea harbors the souls of the departed. 'Tis the wellspring from which all creatures are born. If its flow were disturbed, life itself might cease to be. Yeah, that's not good. Precisely. Its safety must be our first priority. Rid us of this menace, Rika. Then we will be at liberty to investigate what wicked machinations are afoot. You got it. Yeah, angry as ever. This memory crystal is recovered from Claudian's airship. Take it with you. It may yet provide some insight into the enigma of Pandemonium. Thank you. Yeah, I'll just put that in my back pocket. Although, how do kimonos have pockets? Without Themis, there'll be no army of phantom warriors. I realize you are more than capable in combat, but are you certain you'll be alright? As it turns out, yeah, Themis isn't the only one who can summon our illusory allies, or as long as I'm free to focus on my foe, there's not to worry about. But yeah, you may remember, there's more than one way to go about this process. He isn't? Why, of course! I should have known someone of your talents would master even the ancients' arcane arts! Apologies for my failure of imagination. Don't worry there, Nimgigi. Once we're freed of the looming specter of Pandemonium, you must promise to share your knowledge, for the sake of thorough reports, of course. In the meanwhile, I shall focus my efforts on providing you with what information and support I can. I shall gather researchers from the confluence to construct a means to convey you to your destination. The rest is in your hands. Alright. Away he goes. Thank you, you two. Go do what you need to do. As we look at this glowing circle in the middle of the platform, giving us access to the 9th level of Pandemonium, as the final section is now known as Anabaseios. Let's go ahead and dress for battle and make sure everything is up to snuff. There we go. Yeah, I thought I had set that up before coming onto the stream, but yeah, you know me. Okay, so here we are, Anabaseios, the 9th circle. Like a blotch of dark ink on a serene canvas, Pandemonium now floats foreboding upon the ethereal sea. From its gates has emerged a beast with an insatiable appetite for souls, and its feast threatens to subvert the flow of life itself. Although Pandemonium's mysteries beckon to you from the darkness, you must first quell this immediate threat to the star. And to be here, no less than 6:15 will cut it. So, let's go and do this. And so, as we arrive at the 9th circle of Pandemonium, in the first of the 4 sections known as Anabaseios, let's go ahead and see that our creepy, freaky guy in white is absorbing souls into this giant crystal as we arrive on the scene. And we're like, hey, stop that, you! Yeah, I'm looking at you, buddy. Yeah, of course, there's more than one way to do the process. We still have Azim's crystal somehow. Yeah, I wonder just how long I'll be able to hold on to this thing. Anyway, there's my set of allies.
My feast must not end. My feast must not be interrupted.
Well, sorry for you there, buddy, but dinner's over. As we take on Cocktails. I think those will be pronounced Coquitos, or like there are just an all number of ways that this could be guy's name could be called. Anyway, let's suck on some lemon juice, some melon juice, and let's begin. Away we go. So I did do a little bit more rearranging because the blood for blood ability, or in this case the lance charge ability, now is, well, it's always been on a shorter cooldown than my Dragon Sight. So I figure I might as well make use of it more frequently. Put on hotbar 1.
Death brings me no peace. She's my fate.
And you can tell that there's a lot more going on with this freak of nature.
It's without equal.
I have to move away from this. Yeah, it's so easy to get shadowed. And the fact that this expanded and that person walked right into me. I was safe and that person, for whatever reason, decided to draw me into the damage. And it's something you have to watch out for. If you can help it, dodge it. If you can't, like, just do what you can. But yeah, people should not willingly want to have you take damage. There's clear out.
Take you.
Okay, as you can see, yes. This shouldn't kill me. Well, let's hope not. Do a little more jumping. Throw this at you. Bring it on. Yeah, this guy's definitely getting crazy now. Now they're switching things up. Let's see what we got this time. Well, how about a knockback? Thankfully, it's been scripted where we're going to be standing. But movement is a necessity here. Yeah, I got the stack mech, we got double stack mech. That means this has to be split. Alright, there we go, we got through that. Jump action, and then just go for it. Yeah, I can see that this is a pretty powerful group here, so we shouldn't be in too much trouble as I suspect. Yeah, now, but yeah, you see we have a bit of a situation like we did with Golbez, because we have a follow-up they have to put up with here. Also, I hope you're enjoying the fancy music that's playing. Also, I hope you're enjoying the fact that hopefully I sound better in audio. Yeah, for whatever reason, like, when I do my initial test for whether or not I've been sounding okay. Sorry. Yeah, this is not the time for this! This is not the time for that! Yeah, it seems they really want me to die by sneezing. But yeah, when I've done testing for myself so far, before doing these recorded Final Fantasy segments now, like, I sound okay, but then when I play it back in post, my voice keeps getting lost in the shuffle. So I had to lower my audio further to try and hopefully rectify that. Hopefully I found the sweet spot this time. So now what's gonna not be so sweet is that we have to run over here. And just like the King Behemoths and Labyrinth of the Ancients, these things have plenty in store for those who are unwilling to keep themselves safe. Fortunately, the meteors here, or one of them at least, is able to withstand 2 hits, not just 1. Yeah, so far so good for us. Yep, now the mage is back. Yeah, you can tell she's mad. Can't help but wonder if this is, yeah, I can't help but wonder if this is, what's her name? From Final Fantasy XI. Yeah, her name eludes me currently. Shatoto! It's Shatoto! Now I gotta take this away. Oh, now we really gotta run in. I wonder if this is Shatoto's command we're hearing right now. Alright, we got it down to 10. Yeah, if it gets close enough, I just may be able to hit the triple limit break trigger here. Let's just go. Go. Oh no! Yeah, you would do that, wouldn't you? Payback! I'm willing to kill myself for the win! Thankfully, we didn't have to go that far. We got it. It's like right at the end, like, how dare you! Yeah, you ain't eating any more souls. And as for what you were using, yeah, you're free to go! Back from whence you came. And Holy Cow Godbird is here. And we just stare intently. Yeah, there we go. Pretty easy, actually, for tier 9. Yeah, we gotta give this Godbird clone a commendation. I really want to range, so I'll prioritize that. I can get it out of the in-between runs. So after our victory... Impressive work, Rika. The memories of your tenacity were not embellished in the slightest. Yeah, who is this? Wearing the robes of one of the ancients. Yeah, we've seen this mask many times before, but you, I think we have seen before. Do not be alarmed. A proper introduction shall set your mind at ease. So who are you? I am Athena, Chief Keyword of Pandemonium, wife to Lahabrea and mother to Ericthonios, and it is I who made Pandemonium anew in the underworld. Yeah, she was mentioned before, and we've seen shots of her previously, but now we're actually face to face with her. In a manner of speaking, I am the source of all your recent troubles. And you're certainly not afraid to talk about that, are you? I must say, I did not imagine I would meet you in this age. A slight miscalculation, but perhaps a fortunate one, for your deeds in the past have left quite an impression on me. Well, your mind didn't get erased, though. I understand you have reason to be wary, but I assure you there is no need. I know not what Lahabrea has told you of me, but all that I have done out of sincere, scientific curiosity. Have you now? That appetite yet remains even after my rebirth. Conflict is the furthest thing from my mind, and I ask that you at least hear me out before brandishing your weapon. You're gonna need to do a lot of convincing on me. Yeah, you were reborn? Give Claudian back, or so you have no intention of halting your research? Yeah. I think we may know who is responsible for Claudian's disappearance. Yeah, you have no idea who I'm talking about. Claudian? Ah, you must be referring to the man who set foot in Azazlar. He is now indispensable to my work. Were it not for I to treat all my tools with care, especially those with which I will grasp godhood. So you want to go from being Athena to being Althena? Yeah, I'm not impressed with your intentions. Yeah, you clearly see that. You are as stubborn as La Habrea, I see. Although I speak in earnest, you refuse to hear the meaning of my words. Perhaps you'd be better served by a different teacher? Who did you have in mind? Although I can't be any better than you. Luckily, you already possess the tools I require to make one for you. And who's that? Oh, you're referring to my... No, it's the crystal we first found. Yes, that crystal teems with memories. Memories of two souls you know quite well. La Habrea and Erechthonios. Oh, is that so? That's what's been in here this entire time? I shall stitch them from the fabric of two errant souls that, with their help, you may come to see clearly. Yeah, so now she takes what I've got, basically breaks it up. And yeah, there they are. Hi, you two. We should be meeting back in your time, but circumstances have changed. And on top of that, you! How? Where are we? Surely these two have much to tell you of me, and I would have you listen. Perhaps then you shall better understand me. My desire for godhood. There is another, but their soul has proven difficult to work with. However, with these memories, I may very well manage to weave together something presentable. You have a place in my plans. I do hope that in time you come to realize that cooperation is the best path forward. If I know anything about Ascians, the answer is no. Hi, La Habrea. I have little understanding of where we are, yet somehow I am unsurprised to find you here. Surely, at present I have more questions than answers. Perhaps you can help me address this inequity. Is there somewhere we can speak without fear of interruption? Well, this place is pretty vast. And I don't know necessarily how far the two of you can travel in your current state. But follow me. And so this is where we find ourselves, back over in the Etioscope area. Let's speak with Erechthonios to complete the quest. I don't know how long it's been, Rika, but it's good as ever to see your face. Would that it were under more conventional circumstances. Yeah. Just where are we, and what events have led to this unexpected reunion? Well, you're about to find out a lot. Much more than you were bargaining for. So after explaining the situation to the men... Ah yes, I remember you telling us about this memory crystal. To think that it contained our memories. This is a lot to take in, not least of all the fact that you hail from the future. I searched for you after a time but could find no trace. Now I know why. Yeah, I can travel worlds and time. And as for you, La Habrea, yeah, they're guests, but they're kind of intimidated by you. I mean, you do have a red acid mask on your person. Our age has had its share of surprises, if my memories are to be believed. The supposedly world-ending final days came upon us, yet here we are, in the future where you at least exist. Yeah, so you hear about that? Do we overcome the despair that befalls us? Do we find a way to live on? Well, you do, but... yeah, how do I break the news to them? La Habrea can see that my expressions are pretty pained. Questions without simple answers, it seems. Let us take heart that life endured in some form, as but memories. We may never have the luxury of the larger picture. Regardless, now that it has come to pass, this future must be protected from Athena's scheming. Let this conviction guide our every action. Yeah. Definitely gonna need that. Agreed. But as memories given fleeting form, we are bereft of any physical or magical talents. We cannot aid Rika in battle. Nay, Athena meant us to speak, and nothing more. Though we may be tools, we need not be slaves to her whims. We will tear ourselves from her grasp and shatter her ambitions. I must wonder how she knew of our history with Rika. Yeah. Was it from memories viewing back in turn 8? Likely she possessed some means by which to observe events within Pandemonium, either while they were occurring or after the fact. Regardless, her knowledge far exceeds our own, a shortcoming we must remedy at once. And how do you propose we do this? We will do well to learn more of the Pandemonium, now dominating the landscape of souls. Rika's colleagues will doubtless prove to be of value in that respect. Yeah, as long as they're not too scared off, because yeah, you see how afraid they are. It basically says it all. So for completing the quest, we get 3,000 gil, 5 quick arm tier 9 materia, plus choice of 3 other tier 9 materia, and as usual I'll be taking critical hit.